12th.
So rude.
Good day. This is the, is my microphone on?
You guys should totally change
Okay.
your shirts.
Is this, so we just got thrown into our podcast and we're super ready and excited for it.
As always.
No Pants Side Pony Experience coming to you live. Well, then we
From
wait
here.
to post this later.
Coming
But
to you
we're
live
live
in
right
the
now,
future.
the two of us. We're really excited to be here talking into microphones. It's our new hobby. And lots to talk about today. First on the ticket is how there's a new event coming in June. I'm one of the organizers. It's called a powerlifting meet. It's the Summer Slam that happens every June. If you're not doing anything on June 12th, you should go sign up for this powerlifting meet.
At CSA Gym, right?
Yeah, it's at our gym. It's at CSA in Dublin, California, not Ireland. And it's going to be a blast. You can compete as a CrossFit athlete, meaning you're only going against other CrossFitters. You can test your lifts in a judged environment where someone's actually checking that you hit depth and that you reach full extension on the deadlift, things like that. It's really fun because it's high energy and you're seeing all these awesome athletes
It's really, really fun.
lifting heavy weight, and it's a totally different atmosphere than you're probably used to. So, are you interested, Alex? Do you want to do it?
I'm going to do my best to move a gymnastics seminar out
Yeah,
of the way so that I
get
can
rid
do
of
this
those
powerlifting
guys.
competition.
Get rid of them.
Yeah. Try
Tell
to move
them-
it to the next weekend.
Tell them not to get their leotards in a bunch and that you'll be there on a different day.
Yeah, we'll make it work, but I will 100% plan on being there.
Yeah, No Pants is planning on doing it. I don't know that I am planning on doing it or not, but we'll see. I'm not against it. But it's being on the back end, behind the scenes of an event is a whole slew of activity. So,
Exhausting.
yeah, I don't always get super excited to do the event, but I'm not opposed to it. I'll kind of have to see how things go. But yeah, we've been having a blast with these meets. So I highly encourage everyone that's currently lifting and training to put something on the calendar to do. Like, go check your local, I think everything's listed on USAW. If you're like weightlifting, check what's local and go sign up for a weightlifting meet. And sometimes they're in like, I mean, I've done one in like the basement of a school, like of a high school. They're in like, random locations. It's not like you're going to be necessarily at a really big, intimidating location. It might be something more almost just like a local gym.
Everyone's so nice at these places.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just like going into your the gym you train in all the time. Just happens that you're the only one lifting during that one moment.
time.
Yeah, but it's a great chance to test your training, see if what you're doing is getting you the results you would like, outside of just physical appearance and how you perform in your gym. It's like kind of an unbiased, objective test.
Yeah, and it gives you a good, you can set new goals. So the last one I did a 180 bench press.
182.
Yeah.
182. So for the next one, I know what I want to beat. And I'm going to do deadlift and back squat for the next one too. So it's going to give me just goals, something to work forwards to.
We call that
Work
full
forwards to.
power when she does all three. She's going to compete at full power.
Yes.
So that's exciting. So go check it out if you're interested. It's you can find the link on the PowerWOD Instagram or PowerWOD website, but the link is on Eventbrite. If you go on the Eventbrite website and you search for the SPF Summer Slam Meet, you'll be seeing the sign-up details there. In other news, No Pants does gymnastics seminars, pantsless. Tell us about last weekend. Last weekend, No Pants did a seminar in California.
Minimal pants involved.
There was pants?
I mean,
It's like I don't even know you.
it was cold.
Okay. Fine. They're optional pants. Whatever.
Yeah, it depends on the cost of the seminar.
So how long of the was the seminar day, not including travel for you? Just the seminar? How long was your day?
4 hours of
Okay.
gymnastics. So 2 hours of gymnastics, an hour lunch break, then another 2 hours. And we cover
Oh.
all of the gymnastics movements in that time.
Dang. So do you have it segmented off in like the first hour is X and the second hour is Y? Or is it a little more organic and like...
It's a little more,
Okay.
so depending on the seminar, like my last one, so not this one, but the one before that went 2.5 hours over. Because I answer all of the questions If anyone wants to work on anything, we just keep working on it until everyone's completely
Dead.
asked everything, happy with everything, and then we move on to the next thing.
You
The
are
last
quite the
one-
celebrity. Like every autograph signed, no hand empty.
So, and then the flow is a little bit different. It's just every single one is a little bit different. I have
That's
the same
cool.
outline for all of them, but depending on the members, depending on who shows up, they all flow a little bit differently. So
You give the people what they need.
right
or
and
want.
what they ask for, and it just flows.
And there's a lot of hands-on training, right? In those
It's like
gymnastics
I
movements.
spot
You're
all of
spotting
people.
athletes through. So it's and how would you what about in terms of like help for coaches? This is gymnastics in general and CrossFit, I think is one of those really difficult subjects to coach if you don't have actual experience as a gymnast.
Yeah, absolutely. So that
Very
was
intimidating.
Another reason why the last one I had that was in Tennessee went so much longer because I had a bunch of coaches there too. So I was also showing them how to spot and then what to look for, not just what to feel as you're doing the movements, but what to look for in their athletes, and then scaling options, progressions. Some people just want to go watch people do stuff and then leave. Other people want to do a lot of things, and then other people want to know how to teach all these things.
Amazing.
So
So, you
it's
got
a
a whole range
whole
of
variety of people.
participants. Okay. So some people you would say then take the seminar and don't participate physically as an athlete.
Yeah,
and you
so
participate
I've
as a
had
coach.
some beginners who are a little intimidated because
Yeah.
there are, for the last one, it was beginners and advanced together. Sometimes
Okay.
it's one session of beginners and then one session of advanced, depending on how many people there are. The last one was just everyone together, and some people just want to stand back and watch.
Yeah.
And they learn a lot just by seeing me point out corrections and mistakes on different people, and then watching those people make the corrections. And that's all they want to do. They get really uncomfortable if
Being
they have to,
in
if they're
front of
scared
others.
or whatever.
Sure.
And it's cool. I don't ever force anyone. If they don't want to do something, they don't have to do it. They
Right.
can stand and watch, or they can get spotted 30 times. It's
Well,
up to
that's
them.
cool.
So everybody gets what they want out of it.
Very cool. And like how many people do you have at a time?
So my cutoff is 20 people
Okay.
because I want to make sure the quality's good. I want to make sure
Cool.
I see everyone.
Yeah.
20 people, and then they get 2 coaches to join in
Okay.
from that gym.
So like about the size of like a class.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
and that's like my limit. Like,
Yeah.
no more than that.
That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
smart. I like that. Yeah, when it starts to be too many or more than that, you're going to need an assistant that knows just exactly what
and
you
I
know.
actually had Keegan step in for that one just because
Nice. Demoing everything.
my demo boy. Keegan taught the muscle ups at the last one. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
He does have good muscle ups, so.
No, but it's helpful to have another set of eyes or even just to organize the group. Like if you have,
Yes.
hey, if your guys are just observing, like look at where she's directing that, like
Right.
simple kind of
He was helping
echoing
people
your
get
stuff.
in and out of the rings,
Oh,
the
okay.
bands, and helping spot a little bit.
All the contraptions.
Yeah.
Well, that's
a little
cool.
bit. It's a little confusing sometimes.
You're doing a lot of seminars right now, right?
So many seminars. 3 seminars this month.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I'm gonna make it
Booked.
a limit of 2.
Yeah.
I mean a max of 2.
Right. It
That's-
gets
3 is a
pretty
lot.
exhausting.
Yes, gone every weekend.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. I love seeing new people, and it makes me a better coach. The more athletes I see doing with different habits, different body types, different strengths, weaknesses, it just makes me better. It makes me learn more.
Totally. Like I have a lot of times people ask me like how to get better as a coach. You need to watch a lot of movement.
Yeah.
And you need to actively watch it. You need to watch it with a critiquing eye. You might not be in charge of that athlete that you're watching, but judge them harshly. Just like look and be like, what am I seeing? Like why did that look weird? If it's not creepy, could you video it and watch it again on your phone?
You get permission. before you
Yeah,
do
like
that.
hopefully it's a friend of yours or something like that. But if you want to be a better coach, you need to see a ton of movement and different kinds of movement.
Yeah.
Just because you want to learn how to coach the muscle up better doesn't mean that it's not going to be helpful for you to watch that same athlete doing a clean and jerk or
Right.
a handstand, something that's totally different, because seeing more movement and seeing different types of bodies, different shapes, different tendencies is one of the main ways to improve yourself, especially if you are someone that I can't really see what what the error is. If that's you, if you have a hard time spotting errors, you need to watch more movement.
Yeah, one thing that helped me a ton was I have videotapes of all my athletes, but I would slow-mo, and when I couldn't see things at first, like back when I started, now everything makes sense. I can see it fast, but you need to see it slow first.
Totally.
And then the more, eventually you see it enough times, you see it in different ways, it makes sense, and you can spot everything quickly now. But
Exactly.
don't
But
expect
it's a
if you
skill.
can't see it right away, that's fine. No
Right.
one sees it right away at
No.
first.
Don't be like, oh, I have a bad eye for it. I'm
No.
not a good coach. It's a skill just like anything else, and you need to practice. You need to train it, and you need to give it its due time to advance and improve. So
Your homework.
that's huge. I'm sorry, I
You're
stepped
fine.
on your cord.
You're fine.
And then from there, like a seminar like this would be a great way to improve on how to correct. If you're hearing Alex or any seminar you go to, if you're hearing the corrections for your own movement, don't be self-conscious. Don't be so concerned that you got it wrong. Take it all in. Suck it in and save it for later, because those are cues that you can steal and use as your own, because all the good cues that I use, I've stolen.
There's so much, it's
They're not
like
original.
we're coming up with all of this.
I love
It's
when people
not
tell me like, oh, that
new.
was such a good cue. That was so helpful. I was like, cool, thanks. I stole it from another great
Yeah.
coach.
And it might even be the same cue, just worded differently. Something
Sure.
your own coach has been trying to tell you for years.
Totally.
And she just said it in a little different way.
Yeah. So that's a great way to work on your correcting skill. And then, it goes on from there. If you need tips on coaching, we'll just keep this segment running. Ways to be better at your job. But yeah, if you're an athlete, you're looking to work on your improving your gymnastics, a great way is with remote coaching. It's something that I've done for years. I, similar to Alex, like to watch videos whenever an athlete can and will submit videos to me, kind of analyze their lift, their whatever movement in gymnastics it might be, even something as simple as like their transitions in a Metcon, and give them like very specific feedback to that, whatever their issue is. But in addition to that is going to a seminar. Look up, do you post your seminars on you're going to be doing that when you get your website?
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that. Right now, the gym owners just email me at info@lachancefit.com.
So if you want this to happen at your gym, you need to tell the owners of your gym to send an email to Alex. It's actually Keegan.
It's
her
actually
boyfriend.
Keegan, that's why I made it.
Alex LaChance at info@lachancefit.com. And they will beg and plead and hopefully get on her schedule for a month that she so far only has one seminar booked, because she's not going to do 3 anymore, because she needs to be home where we can train.
We gotta stay home and do butt stuff.
Stop taking her away from me. But seriously, let's book her solid. So yeah, like look for a local seminar coming to you soon.
Yeah.
All right, so powerlifting meet, seminar.
Butt stuff?
Yeah, we wanted to talk about our last podcast where we had our guest host, Keegan King Butt Stuff come on. That's his
a
new
special
AKA.
King butt stuff?
And he was talking about how in the future, hopefully, we're going to be able to put this out in a more regular basis or in a more accessible format than just, a random Instagram post. What it sounds like we're going to be hopefully getting to put out soon is more videos of like something like a warm-up or like a skill session we do. So look for that. And then
on our Instagrams.
On Instagrams, yep. And then from there, I think we're going to hopefully get like a list of people that are interested, maybe, and send them out like a maybe PDF style of like a week of training.
And then you'll get to do the programming that I do and Kiki does.
Yeah. That's
You get
amazing.
to be a part of Team Butt Stuff.
Yeah. Is it hashtag?
Hashtag Team Butt
You have
Stuff.
to have the word team ahead of it though, right? If you
Hash-
don't,
Well,
if you leave off
for that.
team,
If
then
you
it
get
just
just
is
hashtag
hashtag
butt
butt
stuff, you'll
stuff.
get some of my stuff and then some of
Not a good idea.
another No Pants No Chances stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
She
There's-
uses that hashtag too?
I'm sure she does. I haven't looked.
There's another No Pants La Chance out there,
she's on
and her
Twitter
job is
to actually be no pantsy and do other things that aren't CrossFit and working out.
yeah.
So don't
It is
look at that.
constantly varied, though.
She's a slow.
She's what?
She said it's constantly varied. Ew.
No.
Gross.
So this is the
A PG podcast.
family friendly No Pants No Chance. Hashtag butt
She's
stuff.
rated PG-13. The other girls. I can't believe she has your same name. That's crazy.
I know.
She have your same Instagram? Like a similar one?
I haven't looked for Instagram,
Is
but
it like-
Twitter, because I was getting tagged in it. I'm like, this isn't me.
Awkward.
So that was weird.
Yeah.
So if you see weird videos, it's not me.
So just make sure you have team butt stuff.
Yes.
All right, so there was that. Then we got to hang out up at Super Training again recently.
Oh, that was really fun.
We can't talk about all the details because it's kind of a surprise, but Super Training, which is Mark Bell's gym, it's up in Sacramento. It's like an hour and a half from where we live, and we're friends with those guys, and Mark asked us to come up because they're having a 10-year anniversary celebration and doing something super secret. So we all headed up.
Awesome.
And we watched other girls wear a little bit less clothing than us, and we lifted a little bit of weight, and it was all on video.
A lot of bit of weight.
Yes, you guys, when you see this, you got to tell us how much weight we lifted for realsies and how much was maybe not so realsies. There were fake plates at the photo shoot.
It was fun.
They were like made of wood, and they were meant to look like real plates, but they were fake.
They looked really real.
They did look really real. And there was real plates obviously too. So we lifted real weight, but most of it was fake.
But it made us look really cool. And really
Hollywood. It's amazing.
But it's gonna blow your minds.
Yeah, it was
It's
pretty exciting. It was unfortunately a surprise, so I feel bad for bringing it up and totally teasing you about it because that's all you really get to know is that we hung out up there.
I know. But just know that you should be excited to see it.
Yeah. If you follow my Instagram, Jesse laying on a inflatable Pegasus
Is he drinking wine?
is a
Or-
clue.
What is he drinking in that cup?
It's wine, but he's not drinking it. He's holding it.
He's just being classy.
He just likes to hold it. Yeah, Jesse doesn't drink the alcohols, but he'll hold it to look cool, which is something my mom always told me to do in college because I didn't drink the alcohols. She's like, just hold the red cup to look cool. I was like,
That your mom is awesome.
They'll see right through me, Mom. I didn't ever hold the cup.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so that was fun.
Check that off the list.
What else? I don't have anything else, I don't think.
No pants? We could talk about what I did do to be cool. No, I'm just kidding. I never actually reached cooldom. So we were gonna interview Jesse Burdick, but we decided to save that for a time when he's less of a jerk. But
You need more followers first.
what was that?
You need more followers first.
What's the...
I'm
I
confused.
think 100,000 or more or Jesse's out.
Oh, Jesse Burdick is a diva, so he won't come on our show apparently until we have more followers. But we also don't have anything we actually want to ask him, so we're just gonna wait till we think of a question.
That's fair.
So, dang it.
Man, I don't have anything.
Well, we also did a Q&A in the car when we were riding up to the Sacramentos.
And we'll have that. Or that's
Yeah,
gonna
one
be
day it'll get
by the
posted
time-
when our producer
When this comes out,
gets
that'll
on
be
it.
posted.
He just rolled his eyes like this to me. Don't tell me you want me to start a podcast and then make me in charge of putting it onto the webs.
It's too much responsibility and adulting
Way
over
too
here.
much. I'm the talent, babe. Me and the no pants are the talent. I'm gonna get smacked.
These boys are not helping us at all right now. They're just making fun of us.
Anyways,
from the
we
customers.
answered a bunch of questions that people put up on the Instagrams, and things like self-conscious individuals needing to be more confident about their
Body
bodies,
image issues.
talking about nutrition and how they figure out what's the right thing to eat.
And how it's completely individualized, and what I eat doesn't mean you should eat it.
True. What were the other questions?
Someone asked about Jackie's hairy legs, which we didn't actually get into.
Not a real question. Oh, I think there was a question about what our training is consistent of right now, things like that.
Which
So
we went over in the last episode.
yeah, so we've got all of that in a shortened version and it's almost guaranteed to make you car sick because it's me holding the camera in the back seat, trying to keep me in no pants in frame while we're driving 100
He's working on
miles.
that boulder shoulder.
Yeah, that was
Holding
tiring.
it
I
up.
tried to like rest it on Keegan's back, but it was still kind of holding it up the whole time.
It was great driving, babe. Thanks.
Thank you.
It's mostly straight.
Mostly.
So yeah, so that's coming out soon. Other things that we want to talk about on the Instagrams is shoving people
Push-ups?
really hard.
Push-ups.
The push-ups.
Oh, something that was going on in the next week or two. Well, like this is supposed to mean something.
They're like, oh, the boys are dancing. Cool.
I knew what he meant. I just thought it'd be funnier to call it out like it looked like something weird. All right. So there's a challenge going on right now that I'm going to put out to all of you, but you need to have cameras and Facebook accessibilities. Killcliff is giving away monies to the Navy SEAL Foundation, which is their #1 charity, their #1 thing that they support all year round. They're really trying to push in the next week and a half. I think we have until the end of next week, which since this is being posted who knows when, I should probably say the date, which is going to be the 20-something of April. So that's the
Put it
last
in your
date.
calendars.
So do it immediately. We don't know when this will get
Do it
posted.
right now.
You're gonna get down and do a max set, unbroken, of push-ups. I don't care what they look like, really. You're just gonna do them without
Your knee down.
coming out of the push-up position. Yeah, putting your knee down. Don't do that. But if you need to like shake out a wrist or like stick your butt up in the air, whatever, you're still in the game. But as soon as you like sit down, then your set is over. Do as many in a row as you can. Post that video to Facebook. Tag Killcliff. Tag Navy SEAL Foundation. And put the number that you did, like 50 or whatever.
1 million.
And for every 10 that you do, Killcliff is donating $1. So for every 1, 10 cents. That's math. No math in the gym though. All right, so our gym this morning, I had a group of people and we did 256 push-ups, so we raised a little over $25. And then I had another group this afternoon, 281. They kicked the morning group's butt, so they raised a little over $28. Anyway, we're trying to put as many videos up on Facebook as possible with these 2 tags, Killcliff and Navy SEAL Foundation, in the next week. And we're shooting for $11,000 going to that foundation, which supports current Navy SEALs, retired Navy SEALs, and their families. And it's a great cause. These are the people that are supporting our right to live freely in our country, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. So look for more on my posts, because I did 2 today, and I'm going to try to do 1 every day with a different group. I'm going to get the kids involved. I want to get my high school teams involved. And, they want you guys to be as random with it as you want to be. Like, if you're at the grocery store with your kids and, like, you want to video them in the cereal aisle doing a max set of push-ups and raise $1 for Killcliff, or for Killcliff to give, do it. Put up as many videos as you want with as many people as you can fit in the frame, and just tally it up and put how many push-ups are unbroken in there for each person, and the money is going to go to charity. You don't need to give any money. You just give your pushing powers.
You get stronger. You get free strength.
Yeah, free arm burn and awesome triceps. I already have all my groups today that did it say they want to beat their score like the next day. So awesome. We're just going to keep doing it. So plug. What else?
What else is happening in the world?
There's going to be regionals coming up, so we'll have some chatting about that. Maybe get some regional athletes on the show via either in person or on the Skypes. We're going to try to get that working. If we can Skypes, then the world is our oyster, because we know tons of famouses. If we can't Skype, then we're going to be pretty limited, and we might just have to dress up and pretend to be someone and act like answering their questions. Okay, Keegan wants to be someone. Think of who you want to be in regionals. Okay. Probably for offense sake, you should be a boy. Don't dress up as a girl, because a girl would probably take offense because you have a beard.
I'm out.
Okay, he doesn't want to do it anymore. But we could dress up as girls and interview each other that are
We can dress up
athletes.
as girls. We can pretend to be girls.
I mean, I would take the side pony out, be a regular pony, and just be a normal regional level athlete. Jesse could dress up as someone in the male category of regional athlete. But all kidding aside, we would hopefully like to do a little bit of coverage maybe once the workouts are released. Yeah. I think that'd be really interesting.
Talk the
regional level competition has become huge right now, and it's really exciting. It's like a mini games in each area. So I know the California regional is going to be a blast. I'm going to be down there for sure. It's always exciting to see all the people out there. So yeah, we'll definitely have some more coverage of that when we get closer to it. And then before you know it, the freaking games are going to be here, and we're going to be talking about how we can't wait for next year. And okay, why don't you talk about your bottle that just got placed down, because that was a plug.
This is Keegan's.
Oh.
He said he filled it up this morning. He left it in the car, and it's still cold tonight. And now we're going to look at
this just in. A new book by one of our friends, the Kelly Starrett. It says
Ooh,
doctor
la.
here, but I've never called him doctor. Kelly Starrett and his wife Juliet, also with the help of Glenn Cordoza, have come out with a new book. Oh my god, I feel like we're on like a real show. Like today, the book that we'll be analyzing is Deskbound by Dr. Kelly Starrett, Standing Up to a Sitting World. Interesting. Actually, this is really interesting. I've already been flipping through it and I can't wait to get this book in the hands of some of my family members and friends. The cool thing about this, separate from the Supple Leopard books, if you have either of those, this book is specifically targeting the everyday average person that has a desk job. And even if maybe your job isn't specific to sitting all day long, but think about what you do throughout the day. Are you sitting down? We're sitting down right now. Oh my god, I feel like for Kelly's sake we should stand up.
You showed your pants. Get back down.
We're supposed to be no pants only when we're in this show.
I am no pants, so I won't stand up.
Sitting down watching TV, sitting down at lunch, sitting down in the car, sitting down when you're in the bathroom. All the times,
Sometimes.
potentially. What are you doing? More on that next episode. Yes, we got our obligatory
I always
snort
close the door, babe.
every episode. That's why you always text me that eggplant. Anyway,
I mean,
this
you
book,
broke back workout
seriously
for a
guys,
reason.
I can't tell you if it's out or not because I think Jesse gets special releases because Kelly Starrett's his bestie. But this book is awesome. It's full of mobility exercises. It's full of actual like diagrams explaining the wrong way to stand and the wrong way to, or the right way to stand, the wrong way to get a standing desk to work for you, and the right way, of course. You guys have heard all of well, hopefully you've been hearing about, you know, poor posture and, you know, sitting all day and how
We
it can
have
lead
terrible
to,
posture right now.
yeah, how it can lead to bad stuff in life. But honestly, this is going to really spell it out for you and make it a lot more simple. He deadlifts a volleyball, which I love because I'm a
That's awesome.
volleyball player. But there's a lot of there are mobility exercises in here, and even like kind of like more like exercises to do for strengthening and for correcting posture, not just mobility. So not just smashing and stretching, but also to get a little bit of blood flow and movement throughout your day. There's someone that's demoing a squat and a deadlift. And I just want
hold a bag.
Yep,
Like
there's
just
the
to
right
carry
way to
a
hold
bag?
your backpack or your shoulder bag. Oh my god,
Ooh.
look at this on page 95. Can we get a close-up shot of this? There's a model that's squatting,
There's a super hot chick.
yeah, and deadlifting. What?
Wow, she looks so hot and model-like.
For those of you not on YouTube and only on podcast, it's me. I'm in the book. It's me. So plug, get your book and come over to my house, page 95. I will sign it for you. No charge.
Oh, it's
If you
really
know where I
generous.
live. Or come to the gym. If you come to the gym with this book and ask me to sign it, we're gonna have a hug. It's gonna be amazing because
she's
you
gonna make you do
not
push-ups.
only stalk me enough to listen and do what I tell you, but you found the page and want an autograph. Anyway, it's a great book, and I'm actually, being serious, really excited to read it and look into it a little bit more. But huge carryover for all of us, including those that have standing up jobs at the gym, because as No Pants mentioned, we're sitting like garbage right now.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to like call Kelly and apologize because this was,
We're sorry, Kelly.
we just made it, well, maybe we made the book seem that much more valuable.
We need it. I need this book. I'm gonna get
It's mine.
a copy. Maybe I'll borrow it.
Babe, do you know when it's released? We don't know. We don't
Probably
even
in that
know.
Page
Stay
that you gave
tuned.
away.
What?
It's probably in the thing that you didn't read.
It's in that important piece of paper that you threw to the
Let's
side.
hope it's not. Reading and no, there's no date here. But it does talk about their organization, standupkids.org. Look into this. If you have kids, if you are in any way involved in the school system in your area, standupkids.org is all about getting standing desks in our public schools. And they're already starting this up in Marin County where Kelly and Juliet have and where their kids go to school. We have standing desks in our kitchen for our kids, which they still don't really like to use, but we're working them into it slowly but surely. And it's a great movement that they're trying to explain how not their attention spans improving just by the simple act of going from a seated position all day long to standing. So So many good things in that. Check it out, standupkids.org, and look for Desk Bound in theaters soon. Do you have anything left? No pants?
I don't.
All right.
Maybe we can bring in our stand for next week.
What?
That's
Or
what I use for my standing desk.
Oh.
Stand is a company that has portable standing desks that
Whoa.
you place on top of whatever your current.
It's like a lift
mhm.
up. Oh, that's genius.
Yeah. So
You should totally bring that.
and we have different heights. One for me, one for Keegan.
Extra huge
It's made of
height.
bamboo, and
Ooh.
there's actually like one of their little commercials. There's a guy doing like kettlebell swings standing on top of it. It's super light. You can bring it
Don't do
around,
that.
but at the same time,
It's
you can
good for
also
kettlebell swings.
Stand on top of it if you ever decided
Oh.
you wanted to do that.
I
I haven't done that yet,
Okay.
but I do all of my programming, my hours and hours of programming on top of my stand.
That's so smart.
Sitting hurts my back.
And it's called Stand, like the name.
Stand.
Oh, Stand. I was hoping it was Stan.
No, stand.
But that didn't make sense.
Stand.
All right, look that up because I really think you should bring that on.
I'll bring it for the next episode.
Yay! Okay, well, we're excited for having more chances to talk on microphones with props. Big thank you to our assistants and producers that gave us the props to talk about
Correct.
and laughed at our jokes. This is the No Pants Side Pony Experience. Saying goodnight.
Mr. Rogers?
I think he says, like,
Bye.
you're always my neighbor. I don't think he says goodnight.
Okay, bye.
Oh, it might be daytime when you're watching. I get it. It's weird. Okay.
All right, bye.
Saying bye.